Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in again. I'm back with another episode of new products, new features related to our Google Home or our Amazon Echo smart home automation hubs here. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to say to you is that I am going to use those keywords a couple of times with our devices this week. I'm not going to use it a whole bunch, but you should probably go ahead and mute your mic. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are a couple of new capabilities in the Amazon Alexa app and on your Echo devices. The first one being the fact that Alexa now allows you to broadcast, very similar to the Google Home, your voice over all of the different Echoes or Alexa enabled devices in your home. So that functionality is available today. Another new capability for Amazon Alexa is actually the ability to play music on routines. Now, what I can tell you is that this is not available in countries outside of the US right now. And this is a similar pattern to what we've seen from both Amazon and Google. The new features roll out in the US and then they come out to other countries very quickly thereafter. So right now, you should be able to add music to your routines. Switching over a little bit to Google Home. Now, the Google Home, we've seen it and we've seen Amazon do this a number of times with live events. So the latest live event is Coachella. That's coming up here very soon. And when that festival starts, you're going to actually be able to communicate with Google Home right now. I don't have an announcement from Amazon, but Google Home will actually allow you to communicate, get the latest happenings, the latest things that have gone on, who's on stage at Coachella. For those of you in India watching this video right now, congratulations, you have the Google Home. Now, I know we talked about it last week, but it will actually be available on April 10th. So I know there's a number of you looking at which smart home hub am I going to go and buy. Now, there's a number of new offers out there that are related specifically to those of you in India. So I'm not going to go through all of them, but Google is trying to make it very, very enticing, not just with the fact that their Google Home or their Google Assistant can actually communicate in Hindi. They're doing a number of partnerships in India to hopefully entice you all to going out and purchasing one of those devices. Now, if you're in Europe, in a number of European countries, you've probably seen a number of these products out on people's lawns. And this is similar to the Roomba iRobot, but it's actually an automated lawnmower from Husqvarna. Now, like I said, these devices have existed for a number of years, but they're just really catching on here in North America. Now, one of the key things here that's really made me want one of these devices is actually the fact that they're now being integrated with some of your home or your smart home automation hubs. The Amazon Echo, your Google Home are all going to have functionality by the end of 2018, and therefore you're going to be able to control these devices through your smart home hub or get information. So the last thing I want to talk to you about this week is actually in relation to what I feel these devices are actually going to be capable of in the coming years. And, you know, this comes from some of the patents that are actually out there and have been filed a number of years ago. And we're talking about 2015 patents filed by Google and Amazon and even prior in some cases. Now, to give you an example of what the Google Home or a Google Assistant is expected to eventually be capable of, it's actually intended to be capable of reading the emotional level or an elevated emotional level related to children. And so, you know, Nest has a patent that's been filed that actually says they'll be able to sense basically when a child is being mischievous or when a child comes in danger from whatever source in the home. Now, some other functionality from Google that they filed in a 2015 patent actually says that if they have cameras in the home, and they're already starting to get a number here through the Nest products, I'm sure we're going to see some more as Google develops their smart display. What they've actually filed as a patent is the capability to identify objects in your home and then serve up ads related to those objects in your home. Now, that's obviously something that people are going to have maybe some concerns from a privacy standpoint about, but we'll see how that all plays out. In any case, the patent for the capability is already filed. It's already there. Now, on the flip side, Amazon has filed some of their own patents, and obviously they have some different capabilities in there. We've seen them extend their capabilities further and further with each new update or upgrade of their Echo devices. One of the things that they've said, and this capability might already be there, is that Amazon could actually analyze a voice conversation going on and serve the people on both sides of that conversation appropriate advertisements as well. Now, obviously, that mixes in very well with the Amazon shopping website, and we know already that Amazon has the capability to listen to your messages because you're sending your voice messages through their system as you use the Alexa app or you use your Amazon Echo to send those. So now, I'm not saying that they're out there doing that today, because I think that's a big leap in terms of privacy, but the capability has been filed in some of their patents. Now, what I'll say is that all of these patents are not necessarily things that are going to occur, but I think it's important for all of us to understand what these companies have looked at in terms of a capability. It's obvious why they want these capabilities, but it's not necessarily obvious that they're taking advantage of these capabilities if their device already has them. And so I think it's important for us to keep this in mind as we look at all these great new features, new products entering the home automation space. It's good to take a critical eye, look at this again and again, and just make sure that our privacy and our data is being held in the highest regard. I think we're going to see that from both of these two very, very large companies, especially with all the pressure coming from the media and from social media and from people in general who have been burned in the past. I think we're going to see these companies treat our personal data very carefully, but again, very important for us to all think about and pay attention to. So there you go. That's all I want to talk about this week. Obviously, we went a little bit off the beaten path in terms of new features and new products, but I really wanted to talk about some of those patents being filed by Google and Amazon. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. There's a subscribe button coming here. Please do click that link, join us on the channel. We'll be happy to have you. And of course, I answer all kinds of smart home and home automation questions on all of my videos. So thanks again. We'll see you next time.